In the summer of 1978, the peaceful island of Belle Island, nestled in the heart of Newfoundland, Canada, was about to experience a boom unlike anything it had ever seen before. Belle Island was known for its serene landscapes, friendly community, and a history rooted in mining iron ore from its underground mines. However, this particular event would thrust the island into the national spotlight and forever change the lives of its residents. The island had always been closely associated with the mining industry, which had been its lifeblood for decades. The mines had provided jobs and a sense of purpose to the island's inhabitants, and the rich iron ore deposits had fueled the local economy. Belle Island was a tight-knit community where everyone knew one another, and the ebb and flow of life was governed by the rhythm of the mines. In the early hours of April 2, 1978, an eerie silence hung over the island as most of its residents were sound asleep. Little did they know that their peaceful world was about to be rocked, literally. At 5:30 a.m., a deafening explosion jolted the island awake. The ground shook, and the windows rattled, creating a cacophonous symphony of chaos and fear. People rushed out of their homes, panic-stricken, not knowing what had just occurred. As the dust settled, a massive crater came into view at the site of the explosion. It measured 300 feet in diameter and was 100 feet deep. The island was in shock. Rumors flew, and speculation ran rampant. Was it an earthquake, a gas explosion, or perhaps an act of terrorism? No one had answers, and the authorities were as bewildered as the residents. A team of geologists and seismologists arrived on the island to investigate. They quickly ruled out an earthquake, as there was no seismic activity in the area. They also determined that it was not a gas explosion, as there were no gas lines in the vicinity. The mystery deepened. As the investigators dug deeper, a shocking discovery was made. They found traces of explosives, indicating that the explosion had been a deliberate act. Someone had detonated a significant amount of dynamite beneath Belle Island. The question was, who would want to harm this peaceful community, and why? The investigation soon focused on the possibility of industrial sabotage. Belle Island's mines had always been a source of competition and tension between the island's two major mining companies, Dofasco and Hana Mining, with iron ore prices soaring and competition fierce. The idea that one of these companies might resort to sabotage was not entirely implausible. Local law enforcement, along with federal agencies, delved into the operations of both companies. They interviewed employees, combed through financial records, and scrutinized any potential motives for such a destructive act. The tension on the island grew as accusations and suspicions mounted. As investigators dug deeper into the financial and operational records of the two mining companies, they discovered a startling connection. A group of disgruntled employees from both Dofasco and Hana Mining had formed an underground alliance known as the Belle Island Liberation Army. This alliance aimed to bring attention to their labor disputes and improve the working conditions in the mines. The Belle Island Liberation Army claimed responsibility for the explosion, asserting that their goal was to disrupt the operations of both mining companies and force them to address the grievances of the workers. They demanded safer working conditions, fair wages, and improved benefits. Their audacious act had certainly garnered attention, but it also placed the island's entire population in harm's way. As news of this revelation spread, the island found itself at the center of a national media frenzy. Journalists and news crews descended upon Belle Island, eager to cover the story of this small community that had been caught in the crossfire of a labor dispute. The residents, who were unaccustomed to such attention, felt exposed and vulnerable. The government, faced with a volatile situation and growing public concern, decided to step in. Negotiations were initiated between the mining companies and the Belle Island Liberation Army. A mediator was appointed to facilitate discussions and find a resolution that would address the workers' concerns without resorting to violence. Eventually, a breakthrough was reached. The mining companies agreed to implement safety improvements, wage increases, and enhanced benefits for their workers. The Belle Island Liberation Army, recognizing that their message had been heard and their goals achieved, declared a ceasefire and agreed to disband. Today, Belle Island is known not only for its mining heritage but also for its natural beauty, tourism, and the resilience of its people. The Belle Island boom of 1978 is a story that reminds us of the power of community, the importance of addressing grievances through peaceful means, and the lasting impact of even the most unexpected events. It serves as a testament to the strength and spirit of a small island community that overcame adversity and emerged stronger, united, and determined to shape its own destiny. Alright, if you enjoyed this content, please make sure to hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel. Your support would truly make my day. If you are still taking a dump, here are more videos for you. Thank you for your time.